Hello everybody, welcome back. This is part 4, I think. Is it part 4? Yeah, of my snow day in Blackpool series, which I'm just having a little walk around, just enjoying the snow and having a chat with you guys. So yeah, 5th of January 2025, not 2024 as I put on my last video, because I put the date on it and I put it as January 2024, and a couple of people in the comments pointed that out to me, and I was like, oh yeah, it's 2025 now. Yeah, it's January 2025. Wow. We just think we're a quarter of a century into this new millennium. I still remember when everybody was freaking out when it was 1999 and about to be the year 2000, and everybody thought that all our electronics would break and glitch because none of them would be able to handle the shift to a new millennium. And I remember I just thought, oh, and they were all saying, turn off your video, turn everything off before you go to bed, because they could like break or completely like self-destruct in the night. It was just balminess, and I remember just thinking, oh, for goodness sake. And I just went to bed and everything just, you know, ticked over completely like tickety-boo and was fine. So yeah, but I am like, remember the millennium bug as they called it, which turned out to be nothing, and that doesn't even seem that long ago. But it's weird to think that the 1990s were, excuse me, oh, excuse me for coughing. It's weird to think now that the 1990s were a quarter of a century ago. It's completely nuts. I was watching a video on YouTube and about schools, like in the past, and people were just chiming in what their school days were like and little experiences and little nuances, what their school days were like. So I chimed in with something that, you know, happened when I was at school, and I shit you not, some kid replied to my comment and he went, oh yeah, that's really interesting. Just talked to someone who went to school in the 1900s. So I heard it was like that, and I was like what? It's like it just sounded so balmy to me, because when I was at school, when we did history, we would talk about the 1800s, as in if we're talking about Victorian times and like proper old history and stuff like that, and talk about the 1500s and whatever, and you're talking about the plague or whatever was happening history then. But when I was a kid learning about the 1800s, that was like ancient history, and for somebody to mention the 1990s and the 1980s as the 1900s like it's a whole different period in history, it was like, what? But I guess, yeah, we're all getting older now. We've got quite the villages, so it's all closed down. So we can have a nice walk around. So I think last year they actually extended the open times to this. I think they kept it open until the 10th or the 11th or something, I don't remember. Because we had so many days when it was windy and stormy and days were cancelled, so they extended the open times to I think the 10th or 11th. As always, feel free to put me in the comments if I'm wrong. I would guess the reason for that would be if you've paid for your pitch to open your little hut or your little ride, you pay for a certain amount of business days where you can viably earn money for your stall, your ride, your pitch, whatever it is. And if it closes early and there's so many days when that's not available, I'm guessing that wouldn't be good. Let's just turn around and get our iconic view of the tower. And I'm a little sad because this year I really wanted to come to this village. I wanted to go on some of the rides, but I have struggled so hard with motivation to do anything. And it's like I've been struggling to get out of bed before 9:30 in the morning some days. I've been so tired, but not even physically tired. Physically tired, yes, but mentally tired. I mean, I'm physically tired a lot of times, especially when I've got to get up super duper early on Saturday and Sunday to get my butt into work. But that mental tiredness I've got is a completely different thing. But I am trying, and today's been good so far. I think the snow perked me up a bit, and also even though I was super duper tired, it's like I didn't want to miss out on filming the snow. That's the ride I wanted to go on. The Super Bob, look. Sounds like it's on. I wonder if it's open. I'm pretty sure it's not open. If it was open, I'd possibly want to have a ride. Except I'm not sure I can afford £4 just to ride. Fairground ride. But look, everybody, if you're the Christmas village, people are out there shoveling snow. There's a few people shoveling snow around. The waltz is definitely closed. Look, there's iron gates over it. I mean, I did get a little bit of a video in here the other week when I walked through it, but I set the video to my own personal song because I didn't want to get copyrighted. And I know a lot of you saw that video because a lot of you replied on it and said that you really liked my song, and that was nice. I've got quite a few songs. What I might do is for the next year, I might make a weekly individual song, and you guys in the comments could pick what you wanted the song to be about. Like, do you want it to be like a Blackpool song, or a love song, or a fun song, or a song about dogs or cats or coffee or whatever, and what genre do you want it to be in, like classic or pop or opera or rap or whatever. Look at the little skating rink. It's been snowed over. So that's, yeah, 15th of November to the 5th of January. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be open today, but it's not. Yeah, and if I do a weekly song, I might let people in the comments pick what genre they want it to be, or if anybody wanted an absolutely personalised song for them, you could like tell me 5 things about yourself or something. And I'm on about trivial things. I don't want to know actual real things, like I don't want to know your social security number or the 3 digits on the back of your bank. Ooh, I nearly slipped then. Don't want to know the 3 digits on the back of your bank card or anything like that. I'm just on about like, well, that's got 10p's for eyes, look. Little snowman. Not going to pull his eyes out, his eyes will stay. Yeah, I mean, when I say things about yourself, things like, no, my nickname's Tim, and I like jogging in the morning, and I like a cup of coffee, and my favourite food is waffles, something, you know, silly and trivial things. I don't mean actual real facts about people. Right, let's cross over here now. because I think we're just about done in the Christmas by the Sea village now. So that looks like it's the final day for that. I can't see them extending it, I really can't. So that's a little sad if it's going to just close like that, like the last day, not being open. Let's just carefully walk across here. And then right opposite the tower now. I think I'm going to go this way actually. I might have a little walk through town. It is Sunday, but there will be things that are open. And look, we've virtually got no snow here. I would imagine everything's just like ripped off the tower of the tower building, and people will have come out and shoveled all down here first thing anyway, so, and everything's melting now. Look, we've got lots of drippy melt. There we go. Everything's just dripping off the tower like that. Hopefully this won't be solid, because that would be a real problem if it could do that. Anyway, ooh, soggy puddles. Anyway guys, that is about it from me for this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the snow in Blackpool videos, and I shall see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.
Blackpool buses, machine screen. Rebellions here, rock is still. 1970s beats.